Welcome back. This is a new collection update, or a small Unearthing Darkness, but without the title, so it's a bit of both. Some of you were expecting the podcast. We filmed last week, but there's a lot of cutting and pasting going on because it was the first one, so we ran into trouble, of course. The sounds, the mixer we had got fucked, so that didn't work, and then the camera cut out on us on a very significant part, so off to a terrific start. But that will be up, I hope, by the end of this weekend, maybe next week. But all in all, it went well. We decided on the title, De Wolven zullen huilen, which means the wolves will cry. Which is kind of a take on the entire history of Svartblad, and considering it's the Svartblad podcast, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it kind of fitted. Thomas came up with it, or just dropped it in the conversation on a WhatsApp trio conversation, so yeah. We are going to stick with it for the foreseeable future. This is the pre-vid to the showback video that will be unleashed later this week, which is going to be this show, the Heralds of Unlight, with Warlog from Finland, Paragon and Pure from Belgium, and Val, which is happening tomorrow. I'm not going to bore you with the facts why I almost couldn't make it, but my buddy Dr. or Akarantis on Instagram kind of helped me out in a pinch, and I'm staying at his place and I'm going with him to the gig tomorrow, so that will be yeah, more on that later. So this is the prelude, or the pre-video. That's why this is in Unearthing Darkness, because this is a update I was normally getting from Babylon Doom Cult then, but I didn't know if I would make it, so he just shipped it over. So that's those records. On the turntable is Portals Candelabrum, one of the records that fell off for me last year. I have no idea why. It is, I mean, I love Lex Lease, I love the first Necrotelepathy. This just, yeah, fell off for some reason. Sometimes that happens. This is the back, I showed it before, but yeah, that's what's playing in the background. Yeah, the podcast, it kind of went well. Better than I expected, actually. We did top 5, or top 10, I think, for all of the guys, and then mine we discussed a bit. And then we had playlist talk, and there was a Left Hand Choices by Jens. So yeah, it's, I think, about almost an hour. So yeah, expect that to drop video on here, and then there will be a link provided to a SoundCloud, I think. But more on that later. I am going to open a Kerel Indian Pale Ale, and it seems a very hipster beer. You are traveling through time right now. Kerel says it all. A traditional Belgian beer. There's a lot of things marked off and stuff like that, so let's try it. It was the only IPA, except for Vedette, they had at my local shop. It's very foamy for an IPA, so we'll put that one there for now. Let's get into the update. It is, like I said, Babylon Doom Cult Records, which I talked to before. When I go to a show in Belgium, a black metal show, it's mostly him that does the destroying. So yeah, he got some stuff from me and sent me a free record from his record label, so let's hype that a bit. The two first one are the Devil Master 7 inches. Devil Master is an American black metal punk band, but not in the perverse homage or in the co-op way. This is more, yeah, more rock and roll, more Venom worship-ish. A bit of dead rock in here. So yeah, these are the first two 7 inches re-released on, and I don't know what label this is on. There is nothing label-wise. I looked it up on Discog, but I already forgot it. So the first one is just called Devil Master, self-titled. and the second one is called Inhabit the Corpse. These are both EPs that were put on a compilation that is out through Relapse Records, I think. I have the tape for this one, I think, or Inhabit the Corpse, I'm not sure, from a friend of mine, Anneke, and the tape is somewhere in her room, and by now it's become kind of an inside joke between us. So yeah, dead rock, punk, black metal, in that, look for this in that region. So the first one is Devil Master, and like I said, these were originally released on 7-inch on an American label, then on tape, self-released I think, and now a re-release on 7-inch and 12-inch, which does a compilation of both of them, and I think maybe even another track. Inhabit the Corpse, Obscene Charade, Gates of Pain, Blood on My Shrouds. So yeah, cool artwork. I am following this guy too on Instagram. He has a lot of cool shit. Of course, I forgot his name, but if I think about it, I will link it. So yeah, good looking, sturdy 7 inches. Nothing wrong with that. I ordered them before I knew the compilation LP was coming out. If I had known that, I would have just grabbed the LP, but unfortunately it is already going up in price like they all do. So yeah, that was Devil Master. Let's put them here. Glad to finally have something of them to spin. This is a very foamy IPA. Look at this. Off to a bad start. This is good. Okay, so into the records. I have about this big of a stack, and like I said, these are yeah, stuff that was on back order for a long time and stuff like that. So let's start with this one, Sleepwalkers. This came out on Sentient Ruin, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Sentient Ruin and Annapurna. I'm not sure what that is. Annapurna Productions. Sleepwalkers, I got to know them through Cult Nation, who dropped a review or a promo for their, I think, then first tape or something like that. This is a Japanese, American, and maybe another country project 3-piece band that records through the internet, or trades files through the internet and then come together to record this, or their records, I should say. This is the gold version. There was also a black version, which was the more limited one. I have the previous one also through Yule, that is here somewhere, which I showed in a previous bit. This is experimental black metal, to quote their Discogs page, and it is on the experimental tip. Don't expect straightforward stuff. Yeah. Expect Japanese influences and craziness going on with these. This is the title of the record. I kind of forgot. It's on the back. It's always in Japanese, and I'm not sure what the title is, the guys. Well, I'll link everything, so yeah. But the band is called Sleepwalkers. There you go. I don't know Japanese. Let's try this again. Nope. Then, a record from his catalog, or his label, which is another unpronounceable record or a band name. It's called Ilosh. For fuck's sake, people. Just call your band something readable. Iloshureo. Iloshure. I-H-L-O-O-S-U-H-R-E-E. A band from Antwerp that was sold to me as sounding like, I have the record here, this one, Lurker of Chalice. This is, according to people I spoke to about this one at some show in Antwerp, comes close to what this is. They played their first show, or one of their first shows, I think, at the Babylon Doom Cult Fest earlier this month, also in Antwerp. The record is called Paralysis, sorry. Paralysis. There you go. Rite de passage, lichaam en geest, analysis, paralysis. Oh, there we go. Illumination through intoxication, nothing really means anything, and 21st century irrationality. So yeah, great song titles. I am very curious to hear what this is all about and to see if it comes close to the boots of this masterpiece. Not going to do any predictions, but don't think so. Record-wise or production-wise, I can't say nothing about this one. Even the Babylon Doom Cult logo is slightly baby blue, which is a cool feature. There is a nice cutout in a sturdy printed inner sleeve, and then the record is just immaculate vinyl 180, I think. It feels like a weighty vinyl. So yeah, another quality record. I like the eclecticness of his stable for now. I think he has 8 releases by now. Yeah, check it out. That's Babylon Doom Cult Records. Yo, thanks for the records. Thanks for the extra record, I should say. Let's kill this. Jesus, the foam. This is ridiculous. Fuck Kerelbier. Sucks balls. There you go. I was negative on the channel. Then the Territory Possession update that I think this dropped together with Mare and Lamia Fox. I think, but I'm not sure. The first one is, I always say rival dealer, but it's Ritual Dead. I am in a burial state of mind since the podcast. This is Ritual Dead with their, is it self-titled? I think so. Their self-titled 10-inch, which has 4 tracks: Ritual Dead, December Moon Cultist, Luciferian Fire, and Ritual Murder Mark of the Devil. Very sober 10-inch. That reminds us of the very sober 7-inch they had. Very cool picture. Kind of reminds me of the Alyssa Set 12-inch. That had the same feel. This was on red and black, I think. This is just the black version that has the cover artwork on the center labels. I haven't heard this one, but if it's as good as the 7-inch, yeah, this is going to be fantastic. Now, the good thing about this is I bought it just for standard price, I don't know, 15. It already goes for way too much money on Discog, so I'm glad I could still pick this up. I didn't buy it at first because I just went for the Mare because I was already late for that one, and then just, you know, didn't run through them. Then a band I know nothing about, but since it was in the total package of Territory, and since it is Territory, and the cover looks kind of intriguing. This is Mani with a double I with Sinets Iranger, I think. I know nothing about this band. I don't even know if they are from Norway, or I don't have a clue. It's just bought on the strength of the label and of the look of the release. The insert, or the printed inner sleeve, doesn't reveal much more. It says drums recorded in Chaos Studio Switzerland, and then the rest recorded in Norway, so I am inclined to call it Norway, especially since they say Tuck. Their tanks list begins with Tuck, so yeah. Very curious about this record because it looks very unorthodox and ritualistic and whatever you want to call it. It looks insane actually, so yeah. This one is going up next to the Portal's record. Very cool center labels. Mani. They have another full length, I think, on Territory, but I'm Could be mistaken. This is off the top of my head. But yeah, very cool too. I'm not a completist by any means of the Terratur stuff, but yeah, these were just too good to pass up. So there we go, Mani or Mani, whatever. Then the Darvaza with the third EP, Darkness in Turmoil. This is now re-released on a triple cassette box, the 3 EPs or the 3 Darvaza releases. This has the most ridiculous cover in quite some time, I think. It is simple, there's actually nothing wrong with it, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I can do with this one. It is in the line of the other ones, but Darkness and Turmoil, the third curse of Darvaza, a new sun towards the darkest mystery. Fearless, unfeared, he slept. The back is actually cooler. And then again, it kind of fits. Too bad they all, thanks B-Post for, they all have the corner stomp, not even a ding, that's a stomp. But now I know they are all from the same batch. This is a double-sided 12-inch. There is a lot of vinyl hair still on this one. Look at this. Their cutting machine is off. That's for later. Very simple center labels. And there you go. Just another great portion of black metal from those noise mongers. It comes with a inner sheet that actually says more, or speaks to me more than the cover. Back is black. But yeah, all in all, good to have the 3 remaining Terratur releases, because believe it or not, they all go up in price, especially the Rival Death, the Ritual Death, and the Darvaza stuff. So yeah, it's cool to have these. Going to switch over to the tape. We are listening to Sacrament's whole tree on what's the label? Found Remains, the second tape of this box that came out I think last year, but I am not 100% sure. Kind of a switch from the last, but really good. Hasn't improved. 2 left, and we're done with this video. Trying to keep it short, these ones, because there will be a lot of stuff coming up. This is Necropole with Solarité. Their latest, their new, they came out with the promo tape, I think, mid-2018, so a new one was coming up. This is on Northern Heritage, yes. Here is the banana knife. There you go. So yeah, Necropole, French band. That is on their second full length, I think, is this one. It has 6 tracks, so let's just call it what it is. This is full length. They have an EP, and then this one, and what's the other one called? I'm not sure. So yeah, this is the new one. Love the artwork. Love this little logo here they have. Not sure what that is. Looks like a labyrinth, but not sure. 6 tracks: Aurore, Ferment de Corruption, Le Culte du Héros, Le Voix et la Vertu, sorry, L'Orbe du Monde et sous l'égide d'Héros. Simple little sleeve. Comes with a printed lyric sheet, which is in French, with a guy greeting the sun. This is sharp black metal. It's not melodic, or it's sharp. I don't know what else to call it. It comes with this CD-sized booklet that has the translation of the lyrics in English, which is a nice touch actually. But yeah, it also has some thank yous and stuff like that. Cover and central artworks by Sascha Schneider, 1870 to 1927. Yeah, cool record. It kind of just came in, so I didn't have a lot of time with it, but I know one of the tracks, I think, from the promo. I haven't even checked this one because this literally came in today. The sun is on this side and the banana knife on the other side. But yeah, this is going to be a record that is going to command some of my attention, because I think I kind of got to know these guys through Canyon. I'm not sure, but the EP and the last full length were on regular rotation here, so I don't see why this won't be any different, or why this would be any different. So yeah, that's Necropole with Solarité. Now the last one, which actually just came in, I just got it out of the box. This is Suo Mesa with Satanale, I think. Finnish. This is a compilation of all Finnish bands and a lot of Kumpau Velus bands. There is Blood Red Fog, Famulus ab Satanas, Valon Surma Keres, which I know, Arvet Cosmic Church, which we all know, Ritra and Hammer. So yeah, a cool compilation. This kept popping up on Instagram, and then I did some digging. This was actually a release from some time ago, I think 2012, 2013, but I could be wrong. There's something on here, on Northern Sky Productions. There it is. It's out of press, but Nuclear War Now kind of bought off the last copies or something. I think that was the song. So it is a early, or kind of early compilation with all Finnish bands, which I mainly bought for the Cosmic Church and the KS tracks, to be honest. I think everybody at first bought them for those, but I'm sure there will be some gold. The Blood Red Fog is also a band that I know from the connection to those bands. Really thick pressing, really good, solid vinyl pressing on this one. So yeah, this and the Necropole will be records that will be spinning a lot in the coming weekends, because we're not going away for the weekend, just going to the show. So these are the consolation prizes, these two. So, well, all of them, but these are the ones I'm looking forward to the most, to get my ears on. So yeah, that's it. I spilled beer all over this table because it sucked. Forget about what I said, that it looked good. It looked good, but it actually sucks. So yeah, this is tomorrow, so expect a video coming up off of that. Maybe we're doing a Left Hand Choices at Acherantes' place, but I'm not sure if we are going to have the time, because yeah, we're on a tight schedule. That's it for now. Short noon collection update. Expect the podcast to drop. The Wolf Zullen Huilen episode 1. It is not Metal Central, so just a warning, this is a kind of a metal update which seemed to have the highest viewers, or the highest count in views. Be aware that the podcast is more, I mean, Thomas and Jens absolutely are not into black metal the way I am, or the way we are, so expect more general music talk and general nonsense. Guys, thank you very much. I would say cheers, but it actually sucks, so bye.